Honestly, when was the last time you were excited about making some money? Like, when was the last time, you were, anxious, scared, ready, but willing to take a risk to actually make some money? Like, I remember when I was in my early 20s, I had that go getter fire, let's make some money. Actually, this very channel right here was created on me selling or okay, let's be real. I was a part of an MLM and didn't know it. And the company still exists today, but I'm not sure if people are still, referring people in order to get an incentive, cash payouts, which is pretty much what I was doing. But in my early 20s, it all started while I was a sophomore in, was I a sophomore? I may have been a sophomore, it may have been the end of my freshman year, but I remember I was like, I want a job, I need a job, I want to make some money. I don't want to be no broke college student. Like, I don't want to just live off my refund and then be broke, or just manage that the entire semester, which I was pretty good at. But I had that fire in me. I was a risk taker. And over the past few years, even in 2020, I get those bursts of entrepreneurial energy, let's call it, where I'm just like, girl, remember who you are? Like, remember, you always been a hustler. You always been about your money. You always get it done. Even if it was 10-year-old you losing your wallet in order to save. Like, of course, I didn't intentionally lose my wallet, but whenever I found that thing, it always had a good amount of cash in it. And for me, for a 10-year-old, $50 that you lost, that's now re-gifted back to you, that's a lot of money. Anyway, I always end up getting sidetracked and going on a tangent. But again, when was the last time you were actually excited about making some money? For me, it was this morning. Like, I went to bed last night excited about making some money, but I just knew, I was like, you need to rest. You need to rest. Like, what good is your brain without rest? So even though after I put my son to sleep, I had the energy to stay awake, I went to sleep, because what I've been trying to do is moderate my sleep schedule and start waking up around 2 in the morning so that I can stream. By the way, if you don't follow me on Twitch, some of you already follow me on Twitch. I appreciate you. I love you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending some time with me. But yeah, I woke up this morning and I was like, let's go make some money. And I came out and I just restocked up on coffee. So I was like, oh yeah, that was actually what got me to get out of bed this morning. I was like, I think I snoozed my alarm. I snoozed my alarm clock, and then I think I fell back asleep. And I remember thinking, you can get some coffee. And that did it. I was like, you're damn right, I can get some coffee. But first, let's go to the bathroom. Because first things first. That's the mommy in me, also the educator in me, priorities. But sometimes I had to remother myself and reteach myself how to stay on top of priorities. So got that coffee, got to my desk, went live, streamed. And it's crazy because if you are a small streamer, if you are an aspiring streamer, I will tell you this, it's always the days where you don't feel like it, where you kind of have to give yourself a little nudge to go live, where the blessings just come from out of nowhere. Like, literally, it's those days. But I wasn't even excited to wake up this morning to go stream. Like, I was excited to make money, but not from streaming, that wasn't the motive. But my mindset was already on, let's go get this money. And so it just reiterated for me what I already know. If you've watched old videos like before 2024, when I restarted making videos on this channel, like, you knew that I was like not trying to go work with nobody again, you know. But life takes us on a path, and sometimes you just gotta walk that mofo until the fork in the road turns into the path that you actually strive to walk on, if that makes sense. But yeah, I had that let's go get this money attitude, scared money don't make no money, like, energy. Ooh, it would be amazing if I could finish a video in one go. But anyway, I started streaming, got lost in my zone. You know, one of my day ones popped in as always. Gillies was one of my first ever subscribers back when I started taking streaming seriously. He's also my birthday twin. We share the same birthday, so that's cool as well. So I'm streaming, hurting my wrists just to get some hours in. And lately I've been streaming both on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. I'll stream vertically on YouTube while streaming horizontally on Twitch. Somebody by the name of Bearded Kicks came into my stream, dropped a follow, had some nice conversation, and then decided to gift 5 subs. And I'm just like, wow. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, me, for believing in me. At the end of the day, like I said, if you're a aspiring streamer or something is stopping you from going live, just start. Just do it. Even if it's only for 45 minutes to an hour a day. Like, you gotta start somewhere, right? Like, I was excited this morning because I'm back to the mindset of working for me. It's been so hard for me to start applying for jobs again, like, because every time I do, it's just like, one, I'm taking the time to apply for applications and redo resumes. When I'm doing it, I'm like, this is taking away time from X, Y, and Z that you could be doing for your business. And it feels good to be scared to run my own business again. That's just what it is. Will I get a new job? Probably, because I'm a mom. I have responsibilities and it takes money to make money, right? But for right now, I am blessed to be enjoying this break. I'm blessed to be able to have the time to be able to invest in me. But yeah, it would be foolish of me to return back to that workplace, because even now in the summer, like, where I'm able to replenish my energy and not have to go to the workplace but still get paid, it's not enough. Like, bills are still going up, and, you know, salary ain't. I mean, they're gonna give me like what, some change, like some cents. I don't say that to sound ungrateful, I really don't, but I've really just been trying to give back and treat people the way that I want to be treated. I mean, of course, I'm not perfect, and if not every day, a little bit, I might slip, fall, you know, might call somebody out of their name while I'm driving, while I'm gaming. Like, I'm still working on a lot, okay? Baby steps. But I am gonna celebrate my small wins, and you definitely should as well. Like, celebrate your small wins, even if everybody else thinks that, like, okay. And if you're not gonna be happy for you, who is? Like, who else is gonna celebrate your accomplishments? Yeah, mom, dad, but like, I'm 32. Like, my mom doesn't, like, I literally have to, like, yesterday while I was streaming, I had to call her and be like, hey, I'm live. Like, I have to let her know. Like, I don't just be, like, you might think that I'm over here just sitting playing the game, but trying to get some coin. I'm trying to have some fun while I'm getting some coin at least. I've been trying to give back or put into the world what I want to get out of it. And I was coming home from running errands one day, and I saw someone who stays in my complex. This woman, she was holding like 4 trash bags and trying to like guide her daughter who was on a bike with training wheels. Like, she wasn't more than 6 years old. And I'm driving into my complex, and they're headed towards the trash compactor. Anyway, she's taking her trash out, but it's a lot of traffic like coming and a lot of cars, and they have to come like through a turn. And at this point, I see her struggling with the bag, so I just go ahead and I pull in to where the leasing office is, and I'm just like, hey, I was like, let me help you out. And I grabbed all of her trash, and I was like, here, just put it in my trunk. When I got to the trash, was I happy about the smell? No, I mean, but I offered to help. So I went ahead, took her bags, put them in my trunk. My son was actually asleep in the back seat, so I was able to do it, chop, chop, chop. And the woman who I was actually helping out made the comment like, oh my God, like, thank you. Like, it was all these men out here, nobody stopped. And I was like, you know what, we got us. Like, it's no thing. Like, I got my car, like, you got her on a bike. It's too many cars coming around here. Like, I'm happy to help. Like I said, I was not happy about, the smell, but that's why I ride around with a little air freshener. Sometimes somebody got a toot, sometimes my son might leave a freaking fry in between the seats, and it might smell like poop or something. I was also meeting up with someone to sell something, and because I'm getting my hustle on right now. Like, paycheck still ain't paychecking, and bills are still checking me, so I gotta find a way to make money somehow. And I was meeting up with someone. It was kind of nostalgic because it was in the neighborhood where I went to middle school, and I saw these people coming out from like an establishment that was across the street, but it was like somewhere where they could get food because they had takeout with them. One of the ladies, like, as soon as she crossed the street, I could see like she was doing this, and then when she blew out the smoke, like, I could clearly smell that it wasn't a cigar. And I chuckled to myself, and my family member, my great cousin who was with me, was like, oh, woo, and like giggled, but like was like embarrassed, like she saw something. And I was like, what? I thought she was reacting to the same thing that I was reacting to, but apparently the lady who was doing this, smoking, had like sanitary napkins or something like hanging out or down from her. She had like one of those onesie jumpsuits that was like shorts, but like you could see like sanitary napkin or tissue hanging out. And so I was like, I can't let her keep walking down the street that way. So I like hopped out of my car, and I was like, hey, excuse me. And I tried to keep my distance because, one, I see that she's smoking. I don't know if she like paranoid. I don't, like, they could be tourists here in the Atlanta area, because that's where we were, around like restaurants and hotels. So I didn't know, like, I didn't want to spook them out and just like walk up on them. So her friend turned around first, and I was just like, hey, and I was like kind of like pointing. I was like, I didn't want to like walk up on y'all, but, and they were like, oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. And I was like, yeah, no worries. I was like, y'all look too good out here for me to just let that pass by, which was true. They did, all of them. Like, they looked good. They looked like they was having a great time. I think that if you're the type of person who, I want to say, like, is an entrepreneur at heart, but it's like more than that. Like, that's just at surface level. But if you've ever had those thoughts where, like, I can't work for anybody, and it's not because you don't like for people to tell you what to do, because great leaders can follow instruction and can follow another great leader. Being told what to do isn't the problem. The problem is you have your own playbook. Like, for me, it's, even when I'm at work, like, I'm a hard worker. Like, I give a crap about what I want to do. And I said crap because I could have used the F word, but just this lack of fulfillment working for other people. Even when you care about your work, and even when you're passionate about what you do, you know that there's more, I don't know, like, there's more purpose elsewhere. If you ever have those thoughts, and if, like, for me, it's always when I'm employed, I feel like that's an intuition that you should definitely listen to. Again, will I probably get another job? Yes, because I'm a mom, but at the end of the day, I don't want to. So, being that I don't want to, it's like I need to make all the right moves or steps, make mistakes, learn from, go in the direction that I was always meant to pursue. And, like I said, I started this channel back when I was, 19 years old, on some scare money, don't make no money, showing other people how to make money, how I was making money, and I was in college, and now I'm 32, and it's like life has hit me over and over and over again. Since then, I've become a mom. I've had, like, at 19, I didn't have the responsibilities I had now. And I also wasn't financially literate to know how to keep or save any of what I was, like, any of the money that was passing through my hands. Like, it's ridiculous. But at the end of the day, scare money don't make no money, but it also takes money to make money. So I will be going to look for, I won't be sliding myself over to enslavement, but I am currently trying to make the moves to where I don't have to go back to work. If I have to go back to work temporarily to make things keep moving along, then that's what I'll have to do. Because things keep hitting me, like, again, they fraudulently took my EBT, my food stamps again, and I'm just like, I don't shop, and, like, I don't trust anywhere now. Like, I don't trust anywhere now. Like, that reminds me, I need to go deactivate that card and order a new one, because I felt like God was testing me. I could have been like how I was a few videos. I forgot what video that was. My single mom vlog, where they took my food stamps back in January, and I was just like, living off of Dollar Tree food. I made it do what it do, but this month and right now I would say, in a more financially stable, my check is still the same, but I do have more wiggle room to be able to not think with a limited mindset of, I can't afford to, I don't have enough money to, by relying on money that comes from the government that can be taken at any moment. Like, no, I do have it, and I will go get the groceries. Like, I have a 7-year-old child to take care of. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, my eating habits are poor, but I do need to make sure that my son is fed, and I do need to make sure that he is eating several times a day, even when I'm too anxious to eat, too busy to eat. Like, sometimes when I have an idea and I'm working on something, like, I will not eat, or I don't realize how much time is going by while I'm working on it. And yeah, like, my stomach will cuss me out and have to remind me to eat. But I say all this to say, I'm the type of person where oddly, I never wanted to climb to success on my own, and I don't know why. Like, I always saw myself reaching a certain, and that's crazy that I can't even like put it into words right now, but I always saw myself doing it with someone or sharing the experience with someone, and maybe that was never like supposed to be a part of the story. And it's crazy how we make room for things that some people would say delay time or halt your progression. My nails have never ever been this long, and I know they're like not like shaped or anything, but this is coming from like an avid nail biter. My nails have never been this. I haven't been like, the only thing I haven't been doing is biting them, and it's just like, I just wanted to make this video to remind you to remember to do it for you. I mean, because that's the greatest love in action right there, is choosing to do it for yourself, and remember that you're a big why as well. All of the things that you don't want to go for yourself, like all of the things that you don't want in your life, you don't want those things for you. You don't want those things. It's not for anyone else. So I just wanted to remind you to keep putting you first. Keep following your intuition, even when it feels scary, even when you're anxious, even when you have people in your ear, and even when it seems like people keep bombarding or creating obstacles for what you want to do. Keep believing in your why. Let your why be you, and keep giving yourself the greatest love, because you deserve it. I spent so much time in my younger years hating myself when I didn't even have to. And if I can remind anyone out there who may be feeling the teeniest bit of how I felt in the past, I just want to keep reminding you that I love you. And if no one's told you today, your dreams matter. What you want in life matters. And sometimes you just gotta do it while you're scared. If nobody told you today, I believe in you. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.